And so these tariffs are going to do one or two things: either put small businesses out of business eventually.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about this, and you and I being in business together have talked about this, that great, we'd love to open a factory here in the U.S. and not have to wait on a boat from Asia someplace, and then pay the tariffs and the exorbitant shipping prices. And so these tariffs are going to do one or two things: either put small businesses out of business eventually.
Yeah.
So taking away American jobs, and or consumers are going to have to pay more for the product that is being imported. Those are the two things that have to happen. One of the two things.
And at that point, we're still, based on what we know as being into the small business world and being small business owners, we're still not competitive on what everyone cares about at the end of the day, which is the price.
So as you and I have found while looking to bring some of this into the U.S., the manufacturing for products that we do, it's not easy, because you can find a supplier that can actually assemble all this stuff, but you still have to get all the raw materials. Raw materials still have to come from someplace else.
Which is even another difficulty. And I think that's what people need to know. And so it's very interesting that tariffs potentially on August 1st are back on the table. And I think it goes back to the same risk that was in place when they first came out in April. Potentially folks are going to go out of business, or at least have that threat hanging over them, and have to try to figure it out in the meantime. And even the figure it out in the meantime is not easy. Like, you've got to raise prices.
Yeah.
You've got to see if people are going to buy it from you for a higher price. It's just, and all while you're trying to figure that out, if people don't know this, when your stuff gets to the port, when you're importing, that's when they want that money, that tariff. So it's not like, so who ends up actually paying immediately? Whoever imports is who pays.
But as it stands today, it's not going to happen overnight. To bring manufacturing back to the U.S., it's going to take years. It's going to take infrastructure. It's going to take potentially tax breaks for these small businesses. America's the best country and we've got all these things, but fundamentally there's some issues still. Manufacturing has moved away from the U.S. and it's not going to come back overnight.